game they went for a kind of poke-focused team comp, and were not able to actually convert it as Go Next Engage comp came out ahead.
That was really unfortunate by Supernova. They tried a strategy, you know, to stall out the game, stall out the fight, just poke, but didn't work out. With all that all-in, red team topside was able to get 5 dragons.
Yeah,
full control of the objectives and win the game off it.
Yeah, definitely the case. I like that what you were doing before with the perspective trick, where like you were closer, so we like more similar. Maybe that's a little too close.
No, you can't go that close. So, Mark.
Yes.
What are you expecting out of the bans this time?
We'll see. I don't think the bans. It's a weird state anytime it's in preseason where there's so much influx. You know, we haven't seen it in this series yet, but some people are not playing the typical stuff bot lane. So, you know, like Brands, Karthuses, that kind of stuff. It makes it hard to predict. Feels like a lot of jungle focus, though. The Graves ban, Rek'Sai ban. We'll see if they do the Nunu. I'd be really sad if you have to ban Nunu, but we'll see.
Can I ask you, is AD Karthus a real thing? So I'm talking, so I live with Skara. You know,
yeah.
The best,
Tyler as well has been doing it.
Is it a legitimate strategy?
For them, no.
But for some people, it is.
If someone was a legitimate Karthus player, sure. They're more. There's two kinds of Karthus players. There's the land your Qs and look good Karthus player, and then there's the build Rylai's and probably you should actually max E and run at them with this big AOE thing and just try and slow them and kill them with just never needing to land a skill shot.
Can I see that one more time?
No, that's closer to a Heimerdinger walk, to be honest. Anyways, I think that's more the kind of Karthus that they are. You know, the ER Karthus versus the QR. And so I think you should leave bot lane Karthus to the Qs.
Aatrox coming out. So
the Nunu ban happened. Holy shit.
You know, they respect that that objective control. So Aatrox, for those who don't know, had his ultimate duration reduced by 2 seconds from 12 to 10 in an effort to, you know, give people an option. All right, do we want to kill him now to prevent the damage coming in, or do we want to let it run it out? Because in the past, 12 seconds is a little too long. By 10 seconds, you can make that decision. Say, you know what? Let's just wait a couple more seconds, and then we can kill him.
I guess, but if an Aatrox is good, I mean, your ultimate should be up for the entire team fight, and they should basically be forced to have to kill you. I mean, the skill was already so long. I can't. 10 seconds versus 12. You pop it, you run at them. You know. I don't know. Should still be fine for competent Aatrox players. On the flip side, the red team switching things up. Obviously, already taking the Lucian instead of the Ezreal. Want a more aggressive bot laner. Had some trouble with it last game, so they grabbed that for themselves, as well as the Aurelia. Gonna have to see where that goes. Most likely in the mid lane, though.
Now, red team has banned Jace. And
Yes.
someone on the left team, his name is erased by Jace, and his clan name is Jace. Do you think he actually plays Jace?
You know, top of solo queue, like I said, I don't know these players as well as some of the other teams, but top of solo queue does feature quite a few one tricks or players who are substantially more competent on a single champion than a multitude. And someone who has Jace in their name twice is probably one of those players.
But maybe he's trying some kind of mind game. Like,
Maybe he's saying I get erased by Jace and they have accidentally banned something that counters him. Could be the mind games. Sweet Jhin coming in, not a champion I see too often anymore. Competitive play kind of fell out. Some people still use him a little bit. Hjarnan, most famously of G2, semifinalist.
Yeah, he did really well at the World Championships.
Yeah, he did.
He really carried Fnagy.
Hjarnan played for G2.
G2.
He was more of a role player than he cares more wonder and perks.
Hjarnan's Heimerdinger is one of the most banned Heimerdingers at the World Championship. Even the Koreans respected it.
Yeah, he was a bit of a menace. You said that Korean team, Afrika, did leave it up. That one game got punished for it very quickly.
And then after that, Heimerdinger was always banned against Hjarnan.
Hjarnan, yes.
Hjarnan.
Definitely was the case. No Heimer bans or picks this series, though. Just that Jhin. Victor getting picked up again, and out of nowhere, Supernova has picked up quite a few of the most dominant champions, it feels like, in the meta right now. Victor most likely going to go top again, but they can double flex those depending on the matchup. If the Victor wants to follow the Aatrox mid or anything like that, they have that option. Poppy in the top lane is an option as well. Can go jungle, can go support. If someone takes an Alistar or something, Poppy is very flexible, but you would think it's not supposed to be against the Victor because that feels pretty tough.
All right, I'm excited because Red Team just picked Xin Zhao, and there's one champion I main. It's Xin Zhao.
I thought it was Nocturne.
I have Xin Zhao's my pocket pick.
Ah, okay.
So Nocturne's my main pick. Xin Zhao's my pocket.
Right.
So my favorite thing with Xin Zhao is you start red, and you level your knockup, and you just run it down mid at level 2, and you know the mid lane he's still level 1, and you just W and you just poke him 3 times, and that's an easy first blood. So we'll probably see that coming out of the game.
Phase rush?
Phase rush, yes.
Very, very difficult to deal with in the early levels. Xerath and Elise end up being the last 2 picks. This is interesting. It's kind of a long range. Well, I'll let you break it down as the color. Last pick, and going to end up being a Blitzcrank in the bot lane. So Lucian Blitzcrank, very aggressive kill lane up against what I'm pretty sure is going to be the Jhin Poppy bot lane.
Yeah.
Orbs, maybe Xerath support. We'll see. Still some flexibility. I don't know what the TCS rule set is, but in the LCS, you have to stop flexing people around at the 20-second mark. We'll see if they still do it.
Why is that a rule?
So that both people agree that this is their lineup, and you can't last second change a matchup when you had the rune selected the whole time, and then they switch like an AP and AD between solo lanes.
Wouldn't that introduce more skill in mind games like APM? Like you want to cut it at the very last second, and you just switch your runes and position. It's like, oh no, instead of a Heimerdinger bot, it's a Heimerdinger jungle. It's like your entire strategy goes out the window.
Is that more fun to watch than people just having the right runes for a matchup?
That is way more.
That 1 second of enjoyment you get of the switch?
Because it's like, what's going to happen? It's like 2 cowboys at sundown. At the very last second.
I guess. That's definitely one perspective on it. Hey, talk to me about this blue team comp.
So, the Jhin and the Xerath, right? So Jin's W, the thing that snares people. W. Is it W?
Yeah.
Okay. So that requires one of your teammates to hit
No,
them.
it's his E. His W is the... So here's what's interesting.
Okay.
I'm super convinced they got those skills named backwards because it's Captivating Audience and Deadly Flourish. But Captivating Audience sounds like it should stunt, like do some CC because you've captured them. They're captivated, right? That's actually his W. And Deadly Flourish is his E. But Flourish reminds me of like flowers and shit, and that's what his W is.
Why does Flourish remind you of flowers?
It's like flourish. It's, you know.
They both have the letters F, L, and O in it, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
and
like
R.
flourish. If something's flourishing, it's doing well as well. I don't know. Regardless, yeah, Jhin has a root. Where are you going with your point?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It needs to be damaged by a teammate, right? That's why they have a Xerath. So that, you know, you can press R and damage them, and then he roots them, and then the second R and the third R can guarantee hit it because of the root.
Yeah.
It's a very effective long-range poke comp.
Yeah, it was a similar thing with MF support back in the day. She could just throw her E down to mark them so the Jhin W could land the root, and they continue dealing damage. A lot of different combos you can work with long-range supports plus Jhin. I thought the Xerath was going to go mid, and they would go for a completely poke-focused team comp, but they actually have a fair amount of melee carries in the solo lanes, or melee champions in the solo lane, so it's not quite as poke-focused as I thought the comp was going to be. But still very scary against what the red team has drafted here. Power picks pretty much across the board in every position, and all of them aggressive as well.
Yeah, huge early game spikes. Lucian, Blitzcrank. Will we see an invade?
Absolutely. If they don't invade here, I hope they lose and get out of this tournament. If you're not going to invade with Blitzcrank,
what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
So pro strat, don't pick your skill until you're ready to use it. So for silver players, like the majority of people watching, sometimes they're like, well, I'm going to level Q right away because that's what Mobile Fire tells me to do. No. You hold your level up point until you're ready to use the skill. Because if you invade, for example, Xin Zhao, usually he starts E for the attack speed. But if they're invading and there's an opportunity to use a Q, a knockup, why not just use it and secure first blood?
Similarly with Lucian, of course you want to usually start W these days in lane for poke and trading. But if they're invading you, you might need to skill E to get away. And as unfortunate as it is for your early laning phase, it's better than dying and giving over gold.
Yes, if you pick your ability at the fountain, you are not smart, is the most nice way I can put it.
Yeah. Sig Twitch chat was criticizing your use of Xin Zhao. Why don't you explain?
Okay, Twitch chat. Are you Asian or am I Asian? All right. Don't appropriate my culture by telling me how to pronounce the name of an Asian character. Is Xin Zhao Asian? Is there Asia in the League lore?
It's called Ionian, I think, but it's basically Asia. Also, we need to pause at 10 seconds. So don't go.
10. Pause. All right. It's paused.
Not 10 seconds.
All right. We got to get to 10 seconds first. Chat, we're just fixing some.
Yeah, don't mind us.
This is high production quality.
I'll get the pause.
You got the pause?
I got the pause.
Yeah. All right. Production, we have it paused at 10 seconds.
All right. Pause in 3, 2, 1, go.
This is for you, Twitch chat, because you guys say, hey, there's a delay. It's experience, baby rage. And we made an effort this time so that it's synced perfectly. You're welcome. Oh, are we seeing the invade? We're seeing the invade, right?
Yeah, of course. So you see, once again, red team absolutely just sprinting straight down to the bot river, looking for that invade. You see the enemy team actually grouped up, kind of expecting this one. They've chosen the wrong entrance, as red team is actually going through the upper river near the raptor camp, and blue team is camping near the bot lane turret.
We see those pings going out. How do they know they're there? How do they know to ping that bush?
I mean, it hasn't been 3 minutes yet, so I think your stream snipe theory that I think you're tending
No, it's not stream snipe. Leaked strats. Everyone knows. I saw the World Championship. I know what happened. If someone pings a bush and people are in there, that's because they leaked the strats.
Ah, leak strats. I see what you're saying.
Strats.
Yeah.
I mean, we live with Star. We know all about leaks. That's a Season 2 World Championship.
I'm surprised you know that reference. Yeah. Potentially. Either way, level 1 breaks up. No one goes anywhere.
No,
just right back to the jungle. Aurelia getting a little frisky. Trying to...
Oh, what? She just leaped for the Aatrox jungle.
I think she was trying to snipe a couple of the small raptors. A little bit of an older strategy that people don't go for since they put more of the farm into actually having the Hunter's Talisman. But for a long period of time, they would... Actually, I am confused. That is Aatrox having Smite as well. So I'm just on crack. He actually does have a jungle item. So he gets the full XP, gets a free level 2 in lane. This is interesting, Toast. This is the preseason. Double Smite for the Aatrox mid. Also has Dark Harvest across the board. You're calling for more Dark Harvest, and you got 4 of them this time.
All right, so this game is starting to make more sense. 2 junglers, you know, what happened was, it's like, hey, by the way, I'm jungle. It's like, hey, I got filled support. I can't support. Can I take jungle? And you're like, no, sorry, I would really like the jungle, but the support's like, I can't play support. I'm going to take jungle. We can do double jungle. This is what this is a.
So you think this is more miscommunication than actual strategy?
Yes, this is the mid lane is like, hey, I want jungle.
Didn't quite get it. It did help him out there though. You're talking about the Xin Zhao level 2. Did come through, but Aatrox was already level 3 instead of the level 1 due to being able to start that Raptor camp with Smite. So he got the full XP, hit 2, got some minions off the mid lane, hit 3, and he is cruising through this. I heard Funnel was back as well, but I don't think Elise is a Funnel champion or a supportive champion for the Funnel. So I think it's just double Smite. Okay.
So before Riot shut down the Funnel strategy, where you put all your gold into like a hyper carry, like Master Yi or Vayne, and it made for very bad gameplay because it's like it's full support and 1 hyper carry. So they introduced a system where if the jungler had the most...
Hold on. There we get the Lucian pull.
Not committing because Elise is here?
Yep, Elise was here to stop this aggression. They do trade some flashes and summoners back. But the TP comes in as well. Can't cancel that anymore. Chris completes.
Flash. What a good frame. Flash with the knockup, chaining the CC. At least never had a chance to flash or raffle out.
Yeah, super well done, as well as the fact that Chris, having pressure up in the top lane, allowed him to teleport down without hopefully losing too many resources. And a bit of just miscommunication as Xin Zhao collapsing.
Chin's out.
Yeah, he wants
the poke off.
Here comes the hook. Flash out. Not too difficult. In a little bit of danger here. Mino Haxor.
Nice.
Yep, Lucian going in to protect, make sure that Xin Zhao can get out. Aggression all over the map as Aatrox gets engaged on by the Aurelia. Here we go, one more auto attack. Does find the solo kill. Sudsy stepping up, and we see less poke focus, less slow-paced gameplay really working out for Supernova early on in Game 2.
Yeah, that smite didn't really do anything. Can't smite champion until you buy the jungle item.
Great, good cover. Yeah, Smite not a combat summoner, so not able to protect him there. Aurelia also just very easy to find kills on. There's a period of time where Jat and I were talking, and Aurelia was so imbalanced, we asked, do we even count Aurelia solo kills as solo kills? Because they're just expected and free, whereas a solo kill in competitive play is actually relatively hard to get most of the time. Aurelia is still pretty close to that state, all things considered. That 5% move speed nerf or whatever she got, 5 move speed?
5 whole move speed.
Yeah, I don't think there's been any changes to her since then, so. Fun champ.
So funneling.
Funneling, yeah, as you were saying before the game so rudely interrupted your story.
Yeah, not story, it's an explanation.
Explanation.
My knowledge. So, before, if the jungler had the most CS on the team, he gets 10 less gold for every lane creep he kills. This is to keep their power level down and prevent the funneling system. With the new preseason patch, that is no longer a thing anymore. So you could just put all your money into the jungler again.
Yep, definitely a strategy as we see some more aggression. Level 6 now, so we can always pop. It's getting too dangerous. As now, yeah. Gank back in the bot lane, no flashes available, so this is all too easy for the Elise. Cat Tears eventually basically gives up, and this time around doing a good job of getting the kills onto the right member, it went on the wrong person. They were trying to do the right thing.
You can tell you that Elise was like, I don't want it.
She didn't want it. What?
But they don't want the Blitzcamp running.
Yeah, unfortunate that happened for them. What I was going to throw into your story was there's also a period of time where even if you weren't funneling, people took Smite mid on champions like Talon, who wave cleared extremely quickly to then go pick up extra CS in the jungle and roam around the map. Feels like that's more what this is targeted towards, where Aatrox was supposed to win lane and power farm with Smite and then be able to roam around the map, but he kind of got dumpstered. And this is one of those strategies that, when it fails, looks really bad because, like you said, not a combat summoner, and you're not able to get out on the map and actually get extra farm.
You think it's just BM? Because the left team's the one that's ahead, the blue team. It's like, you know what? We got a...
Ooh, nice hook. He did the... that's the classic. Hold on. We get the flash down to the Jhin. Going to be easy here for Lucian. Just needs a dash. Doesn't have it, actually. They bail. Not able to find the second kill. That's that pro hook where, like, you know, you shoot it right at the guy because you know he's not actually going to juke it. Whereas, like, bad players, you shoot in a straight line because they're just going to keep running the way that they're going. And then good players, eventually you just stop trying to predict the juke and you just shoot it where they are because they're going to, like, go so fast on their feet that they end up going nowhere. There's another solo kill in the mid lane. Yeah, like I said, these aren't even solo kills. I feel like he just got another creep when you're playing Aurelia, though he did get punished for it by the Elise.
Aurelia's kind of overpowered, huh?
I think so. But that's just me. So Aatrox is in a bad spot. Got his ultimate baited out in an earlier skirmish. And that's the thing about Aurelia. If she lands a stun, she has so much control over if she's in or out of the fight. Something that a lot of assassins lack. You know, when they go in, they're in. If Zed takes his W in, that's it, or his R, unless he has a really tricky setup. Aurelia lands a stun, Qs on you, autos you a few times. You try and turn around the trade, she just Qs out. So was able to use that to bait the ultimate and then re-engage for the fight.
Do you think because the blue team is up 1-0 in the series, they are purposely playing badly, so it goes to a 3-game series, and they get more screen time?
That's an interesting idea.
Because the Tyler1 invitation isn't just a display of skill.
No.
It's an opportunity to market yourself at twitch.tv/disguisetoast.
It's sad that you remove HS from your name before this tournament.
Oh, so people don't know that I'm actually a Hearthstone streamer.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, Tyler1 Championship Series is the most prestigious tournament in the world, not only for skill, but also entertainment, like you were saying. So
Yes.
that's why they have us casting. As we see Brush set up a little bit in the bot lane. This is what you were talking about, your favorite. Stand in the brush all game and then run into multiple CCs and get turned around on.
What a shoot. Oh.
Does actually dodge 2 of them, not too bad. Did get the ultimate out of Mino Haxer, but he is getting very low.
Frank still staying in with low health, gets the hook and the knocker. What a hero.
Yep, 2 skirmishes breaking out. 1 in the river and 1 in the lane. Both actually going in favor of the red team here, but the Poppy TP comes through, tries to trade back on the Lucian. The flash out, not able to stay alive. Poppy finishes him off, but has he gone too far now? Victor trying to trade back, not going to be able to do anything, and actually ends up with 2 for 2. Looked like it was going to be pretty bad for the blue team, but the late Poppy TP was able to salvage it quite a bit, as well as finally Aatrox getting a kill for himself.
So the 2 kills the red team got, Irelia was part of both of that.
I think she missed 1 of them.
Oh, she got 1 kill, but like damaged the other one.
I don't think she didn't get an assist, so I think she only got...
Irelia is overpowered, Mark. I need to make this fit my narrative.
Yes,
already.
absolutely. Broken.
Yes. Nerf Irelia. She got 2 kills, and she did nothing that fight. She just pressed the smash ability. Ooh, misses the stun.
Doesn't matter. Here we go. Did W a little bit at a strange time. Didn't really negate any damage. Will still pick up a kill, despite really not playing that one cleanly. Misses the E. Doesn't W any damage.
It's a 2v1.
It's a 2v1.
She still gets... Is that supposed to happen?
Yeah, it's Aurelia.
There's a Riot employee. Oh, wait. The Aurelia's on the Riot employees team. That's why they're okay with it. I bet you
cracked the code.
On the other team, this Riot employee's like typing a memo to the balance design team.
Ooh, nice hook. That's going to be an easy kill.
I haven't seen this Blitzcrank miss a single hook.
That's true. You know, to be fair, Cat Tears has done a really good job this game of baiting a lot of these. Did pick up a lot of the kills. A little unfortunate that Lucian hasn't grabbed more of them, but still doing a good job of setting up kills in this lane, which you really need to do.
Victor won the power picks from World Championship. I don't think he got it with anything, right?
I think there were some minor nerfs, but as soon as the World Championship ended, I stopped reading patch notes until for this tournament. So if there was something in between the latest patch and this one, I didn't see it. But he still looks pretty dumb, so I assume he's good.
He's strong.
Yeah. But Poppy, a little bit better tools to deal with him than just the Maokai. So you see a better job as nice.
Another hook coming out of the Blitzcrank.
Yep, gets the knockup onto Ezreal, kind of Mino Haxer presenting himself as a bait in order to allow his Jhin to get out. Now we see the Poppy in a little bit of trouble. Pops the W for the resist, able to survive through the ultimate. That looked like Chris knew he wasn't going to get the kill and was using that for pressure to be able to secure the top side, because a kill in the bot lane, pressure in the top side, what's the Elise going to do? Hover around mid lane while you lose both side lane turrets. Does find good damage on the Xin Zhao, though.
Realize spinning off more than he can shoot, has to flash back out.
Here we see Aatrox with his ultimate already popped, getting aggressive, but this looks like it should time out if they wait.
So
nice job waiting.
For Aurelia, the fair fight gets away from me.
Almost got a kill back during that. And there, you actually did see that 2-second nerf being pretty useful for the Aurelia. Almost was able to kill the Aatrox because they knew that ultimate was wearing off faster.
Yeah. Kept him at 1% health.
Yep.
But unfortunately, Aatrox's friend came at just the right time, and he walks away with his life.
You seem like you're the most experienced with getting into the mind of the average player. Is that one of those ones as an Aurelia player where you start flaming the enemy team for needing to bring help to handle you?
Yeah, you just say, lol, need camp, babysitting. Where's my jungler? Because I didn't see the Xin Zhao come mid once.
He came mid once at the very beginning of the game, but it didn't.
No, but I'm average.
Oh, right. Right.
I just remember all the time the enemy jungler came to my...
Yep. That's true. I mean, the other death that happened for Aurelia was when the Elise counter kill on the dive. So, yeah, Aurelia feels like she's in position to take over this game, hitting her Triforce power spike with TML. You see the really great wave clear 13 minutes is very early to get these items.
Yeah, she just presses Q, and then the minion dies, and then resets it, and then she just presses Q, and it dies, and then resets it, and then press Q, and it dies, and it resets it.
Yeah, how many times do you say that? Because there's 6 minions.
And then you press Q. No, the other ones that do the TMS passive.
Yeah.
Ooh, forces out of flight. This Blitzcrank is insane.
Favorite player so far in the tournament for you?
Yeah, you know, hooks, skill shots, you hit those, and people are like, wow.
Game kind of agrees with you. Only player right now with a bounty available. See, as support, that's not always the easiest thing to do. Oh my god, that looked like a fake out. Kind of running it, make you think the hook's going there. Ends up sending it at Elise, kills her instantly, which then sets up a re-engage onto the Aatrox. He's dead now. Poppy's caught out of position. He's going to drop as well. A quick 3-for-0 for Team Supernova and Toast. I don't want to speak too soon, but a 6K gold lead at 15 minutes feels like a Game 3 is on its way.
The double smite not working out as expected for the blue team here.
Yeah, I'm kind of believing you're...
They're throwing on purpose, or they misclick?
I don't want to say that. But either one, not agreeing on roles, wanting more camera time. I don't know which one it is, but definitely...
Why not both? Miscommunication, camera time, and... yeah, that's 2 items.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely living up to their name this time around. The blue team, we'll see if they want to go next and surrender. But most likely not going to happen. As Skara...
Oh, we have a surprise guest caster, Skara, of Team Mean Dream Supreme, playing later today.
Crunchwrap Supreme Dream Team here to break down Aurelia. Do you think she's balanced?
Hell no. I don't know how she got... Actually, after her recent nerf, the 5% reduced move speed, I think that she's perfectly balanced. And if you lose to her, you're probably just a bad player.
So you'll be competing in the tournament later on in the day. Watching these teams, are you concerned at all? Should you bump into them after?
What do you mean watching these? I literally fell asleep. I just woke up.
Now, watching them get that red buff. Competition later.
I think that if my competition can't play Karthus bottom, I'm not interested. I like the Xerath though. I don't like his score, but I like the Xerath.
Why do you like the Xerath?
Because it's something different. I get bored.
So I was talking about the Karthuses earlier. I think I said that there were 2 kinds of Karthuses. There's like you land your Qs and you're a good Karthus, and then there's like you run at them with E and Rylai's. Which one would you say Cutie is?
He's the run at them, but he doesn't buy Rylai's. I actually think he plays a lot better. His Karthus is a lot better than solo Q. Like I was surprised in playing with
Is it better than Tyler's?
That's not even. Tyler doesn't even play Karthus. Yeah. Okay, he plays Karthus, but he doesn't play Karthus. You know, like.
I want to remind you on the Tyler1 championships.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit. He'd agree with me. Are you serious? If either of the 80 carriers we're talking about think the Karthus is good, they suck. But I think he's...
Tell him to watch his goddamn mouth, please. Okay? Alright, thanks, guys.
Yeah, sorry about that. We'll kick him off the stream now.
Goodbye.
Getting yelled at by Dad.
That was pretty good.
3-man push in the bot lane. Working out good. 10K gold lead. Is that the first hook we've seen?
First hook miss. Trash Blitzcrank.
Yep.
That's when I read Reddit threads on like pro games, like one person does really well the entire game, and then the one time they get caught out of position, it's like they just start flaming.
Yeah, I mean, I think League players might have the most selective memory of any like group. I just can't believe how often you can like, you know, be 2-1-5 and miss a hook, and then people just harp on that one thing. And then, especially with how Reddit works, where like one comment gets upvoted, that's just suddenly the prevailing sentiment because you're not going to go down through all the comments to find the guy with the other perspective. So yeah, Cat Tier is officially boosted trash.
So I browse the League subreddit a lot, which is where I get the majority of my League of Legends knowledge. For those wondering how I got so smart at League of Legends, I tried the Inting Scion strategy.
Strategically minded, excuse you.
Strategically minded Scion strategy, because it was an upvoted Reddit thread. I went, never mind. We got fight first.
Hook again, God tier player. Aatrox does pop his ultimate, so might be able to bait this one out. The Elise coming in. Aatrox getting a lot of AoE damage in, so they actually are going to find the Xin Zhao, who's still relatively squishy, but the Lucian shows up with Victor, able to find 2 kills. They get another one back. Going to be a 4-4-1. Aurelia, balanced gameplay. What? That was a good... Was that blind? And just based off where the skill shot was coming from? Nice play by Cat Tears.
They had no vision on that.
Did he throw the ward before or after the hook?
No, that ward looked fresh.
So I think... Hold on, we're going to watch it in this... No, it's after the flash, damn it. Too fast. Anyways, really, really impressive stuff. 4 kills. Hax Defender staying in there. Giving his body up for the team. Going to grab more turrets. Super well done. We're going to watch the stream and see if a replay shows up.
Ah, even with the ward. Oh.
Yeah, this is...
Oh.
Yeah, it's blind because... not blind. Yeah, he's got the ward.
Oh. But he flashed before... He flashed ward hooked.
Yeah, flash...
It wasn't ward flash hooked. So
didn't want to wait to walk towards the wall to throw the ward over. Like, had to save that extra, like, millisecond to get closer to the wall to get the ward over to then get the hook.
Like, he committed a flash before he saw it.
Well, he saw the Q come out, and you see where the Q comes from, so you can kind of tell where they are, and then he flash ward hooked.
So it's only like 60%.
Yeah, only 60% impressive.
Yeah,
unlike these Aurelia kills, which are 0% impressive.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're just literally walking in a straight line, auto attack. Gets the stun. Ooh,
hit the wrong target.
1v3 though. Oh, yep.
Misses the W again. And
gets the kill. Going for it. Oh.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, you have to hover your mouse over things and either right click or press Q.
See, I don't play much League, but even that seems a bit like something that shouldn't be allowed.
Remember Grim Patron?
Yes.
Kind of like that, but even less. Like Grim Patron was hard.
Yes, it was a hard to play deck in Hearthstone. Yes.
That was generally considered probably one of the strongest decks ever.
This is the Grim Patron of League of Legends.
No, that's probably not. It's more like the Mysterious Challenger deck. You kind of just it out there, and it just goes on its own.
So it's a 50 IQ requirement.
Yeah, I mean
strategy
for the most part.
Okay. I'll try really on my games.
So I'm not even joking. What I actually play the most is ARAMs just because they're super fun. I got Aurelia in an ARAM. Never played her before. I knew what she did, and I was able to hard carry an ARAM. Never playing Aurelia before in my life. So it's saying a lot if I can do well on Aurelia.
Is there like betting for nerfs in the scene? You know how people bet on esports games?
Right. That's an interesting idea.
Can I bet on an Aurelia nerf? Because you can bet on anything, like Vegas and online.
Yeah.
Can I bet money that there'd be an Aurelia nerf within the next 2 months?
I don't think anyone would give you good odds on that bet.
I will take 1 to 1,000. If there's anyone,
you're gonna bet $1,000 to get $1.
It's free money.
I also don't know I'm not familiar 100% with Twitch's terms of service. What is baiting gambling with your viewers? Is that a problem?
Oh no. We will bet CS:GO skins, which isn't actual money, right? That's why it's legal.
What was it? The trade FTC did not agree. I think it was the FTC didn't agree.
But is any of those streamers in jail or in legal trouble? I feel like most of them just walked away. It's like, wow, make some free money off some gullible kids.
In the meantime, Baron buff was taken, but they are able to collapse and get 1 kill back onto the Victor. Not too bad. Still in a bit of trouble. They're scattered. Xin Zhao's over the wall. No one to help the Blitzcrank. Lucian just hops out by himself, ditching the support who has done such a great job this game. 2 kills back. Still get the Baron on a lot of the most important members. Aurelia, Lucian, both still have it. So not as clean as you would hope to see in a professional game, but once again, Tyler1 Championship Series, enemy team did a great job contesting.
Do you think the blue team's going to start, like, trying?
You mean this game?
Yeah.
No.
You think they won't, like, turn it around and say, hey, we gave them a 13-goal lead. Watch how we crush them.
1.5 item Jin into 3 item Lucian and nearly 3 item Aurelia, almost 3 item Victor is not something I would bet on to turn things around.
Preseason knowledge drop.
Okay, hit me with another one.
Aurelia has a gold of 1,000.
The bounty, yeah.
It cannot go more than 1,000, which is why you guys see it at 1,000. If Aurelia dies, all that excess bounty gold actually carries over to the next step. So hypothetically, if Aurelia had a 2,000 gold bounty right now, she dies, and when she respawns, it's a 1,000 gold bounty right at the fountain.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't know that. I did not know it carried over.
Knowledge.
So theoretically, for them to get back in the game, Aurelia would need like a 4,000 gold bounty, and then to kill herself 4 times
yes.
about, plus getting some objectives.
Another on the AD carry. Jin gets instantly deleted. Cat here is just a god at Blitzcrank.
They do get out though, as they only got that 1 kill, not able to find more. Actually, Lucian flashing in, gets 1, gets 2, finishes off both the Victor or the Xerath and the Aatrox, and with that, it's going to be 4 down, only Elise left alive. And boys, we're going to Game 3. Big answer back by Team Supernova, going for a much more aggressive and imbalanced team comp than that Poke team comp they went for in Game 1. And we'll have to see what Team Go Next can do to answer back in a 25-minute game, much faster this time around.
When you say imbalanced team comp, you just mean a team with Aurelia.
I don't know why you get Victor and Aurelia and Lucian and Xin